Hey, Mark Cunaberti here with the coronavirus and stock market update. The last one we did was a day and a half ago. So, what can I tell you? The market was up, 1,200 points yesterday on the Dow. Another record as far as points are concerned. Today, down about 800 as I speak. It's moving so fast. Hey, what can I tell you? I'll stick with my recommendation. This is a dangerous market. You can tell by the wild volatility, so I do not commit any new money to this market. So, on the coronavirus, 96,000, almost 97,000 cases now. News out today, California, my state, has declared an emergency. 3,311 deaths. It's about 3.5% mortality rate, going up a little higher there. Some of the notables in the virus. We have 6,000 cases now in Korea, 3,500 in Iran, 3,000, over 3,000 in Italy, and we've got 164 cases here in California. We've had 11 deaths in California. We've had our first 11 deaths nationwide, but now we've had our first one in California, right down the street here in Placer County. Apparently, a gentleman took a cruise to Mexico about 3 or 4 weeks ago on the Carnival Cruise Lines, and now he has passed right down the street, like I said, in Placer County. And now that ship that he was on contains some of the same passengers that were on the ship that he was on the cruise that he was on. Now some of them are complaining of flu-like symptoms. So now that ship is stuck off the coast of California, San Francisco to be exact, and they're flying in test kits for them. So now we've got another cruise ship that is stuck out in the ocean. 87 countries now have this thing, and I will tell you, there have been no deaths from ages 0, newborns to 9 years old. So this is mainly affecting the elderly, especially if they have pre-existing conditions. Newest updates, again, 20 new cases in the UK, 1 new case in Israel, 1 death in Iraq, 1 new case in the United States that has just popped up. Actually, there's been a few now. 90 new cases in France and 44 new cases in the Netherlands, not counting, of course, all the other cases that are popping up. We are seeing now large companies starting to tell their employees to stay home here. We saw that in China originally. Now we're seeing notices from companies trying to make people telecommute, things like this. There's an $8.3 billion funding bill going through Congress now, emergency funding bill to address this virus. The test kits by the CDC, that's kind of been a nightmare. They went out, they weren't ready, so apparently we still have enough test kits. Can't imagine why the United States in the forefront of all this in medical technology can't get enough test kits out. That's kind of crazy. And Washington is starting to relax regulations and talk about possible funding for vaccines from U.S. manufacturers. We are seeing the cruise ship stocks and the hotel stocks just massacred. And we are seeing some drug stocks go up, obviously, for reasons. We're seeing flight to gold, which is what to be expected. Fixed income is going up. Certain sectors are going up. Not many. It's a pretty red board this morning. So Money Matters does air today at noon, but by the time I get this posted, it'll probably be after the show. Our website is moneymanagementradio.com, and my email is news@moneymanagementradio.com. So watching the markets so you don't have to. Be careful. This is not a market to be messing around with. And again, the virus, although is affecting a lot of people, most people that are healthy and young, or even healthy and old, are probably not going to succumb to this thing. So watching the markets so you don't have to, and I'll be back with another daily update hopefully tomorrow. I'm making them every day or possibly every other day. The YouTube channel is under Mark Cunaberti for more updates on Corona and the markets. Okay, we'll talk to you then. Be safe, okay?